What is going on YouTube? This is Jim back with another video, and today we're taking a look at the Fire Emblem Three Houses Season of Warfare Edition. Now, I am a huge Fire Emblem fan. I've played so many Fire Emblem games, and yet another one is coming out, this time for the Nintendo Switch. And after a somewhat lackluster beginning of 2019, Nintendo Direct finally came out, showed off what they've been working on this year, and they announced the Collector's Edition, which was a pleasant surprise. I didn't see that coming. Now, previous Fire Emblem games in the past that did have Collector Editions were on the smaller side because they were mobile games, and typically mobile games don't necessarily have a lot to their Collector Edition. Usually it's just a simple art book, maybe a soundtrack. There's not much else. So when I heard that this was coming out for the Switch, I got really excited, and I thought, okay, Nintendo's going to pull all the stops out here. We're going to get something amazing, maybe on the lines of what we got for Breath of the Wild with the Master Sword Edition. Unfortunately, that is not the case. You're taking a look here at a photo of what the Three Heroes Season of Warfare Edition will include. And unfortunately, it's not that much. You're going to get the game. You're going to get a SteelBook, which is kind of cool. There aren't very many SteelBooks for the Nintendo Switch. Actually, this may be the first, now that I think about it. I'm kind of going through in my head here of any other collector editions, and I think that might be the first SteelBook we've ever seen for a Switch. So that's kind of interesting. You're going to get a sound selection CD. Does not say the soundtrack. That could be a play on words, or that could really just be the whole soundtrack. I'm not entirely sure, but they said sound selection, which was a bit interesting. You're also going to get an art book of the Three Houses artwork and a 2020 calendar. Now, the fact that this game is going to launch later in 2019, a little bizarre to get a calendar that's basically going to sit around on your shelf for 5 or 6 months, depending on when this game finally decides to come out. Actually, I think they might have announced the release date. Let me see if I could find it here. July 26th. So you're actually going to get a calendar 6 months prior to needing it. Very bizarre collector edition. No statue, no major piece from the game. Now, this game's going to feature the 3 separate kingdoms. That's why it's called Three Houses. You're going to actually be a school teacher. Kind of has a Harry Potter-esque vibe to it. You're going to be working at an academy as a professor. And the Black Eagles, the Blue Lions, and the Golden Deer, each of the 3 houses representing the different kingdoms in this really cool universe that they've painted. None of that is depicted here. You don't see really anything with a 3 on it or the 3 houses other than the word. You don't really get a sense that your decisions ultimately matter with this collector edition. I think that's a major disappointment, especially when you look at the price of $100. So for $100, you are getting not really a lot of stuff. I don't think this is a very good collector edition, honestly, but I've been wrong before. I don't necessarily think this is one you want to get, though. But if I'm wrong, if I'm right, either way, leave a comment below. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you're excited for this game, first of all, and then let me know if you think this is a collector edition worthy of a nice Fire Emblem game coming to the Switch with, you know, the new character models, more vibrant, more horsepower, more voiceovers, more everything. This is, you know, a lot of people didn't have handheld consoles. This is going to be your first introduction to a Fire Emblem series. Is this the collector edition we wanted? That's the question I want you guys to answer below. And if you like what you see, please consider commenting, rating, and subscribing. But if not, that's okay too. As always, I want to thank you guys so much for watching. And until next time, I will see you guys on the other side.